because I have to ship to Israel. I'm going to get all my ducks in a row, which is just an obscure reference in English. If you have no idea, if you've never heard that phrase before, it just means I'm going to make everything perfect. So the water jets have kicked in to wash away any optical debris. Let me make sure that there's none on the camera lens. Just a moment, this will stop. I'll take it out and we'll see if it'll fit into your frame this time. Okay, here we go. Dry everything off here. Back to the handstone real quick. Back to scraping that off. This time I'm just going to drop it right on the floor. You know what? Hey, what if I stand over the trash can? If I walk this far? Okay, so tuck it in at the outside corner, push down at the nose, and it snaps in. I just have to get around that block. Let me take this block off. Dry your lens off as well. Oh, I almost wiped off that red dot. Let me put another one on the front. There we go. Pull that sticker away. And I'm going to spin the axis wheel back to 30. To inspect and make sure this is cut perfectly. Put it in over that red dot, and I'm getting +2 1/4, 1 tick mark past the 2, 1 step of astigmatism correction. And when you have +2 1/4 -1/4, you're going to subtract 25 cents away from 2 1/4, and that gives you 2. So, sorry, another American reference. You may not understand US currency. Now your pupillary distance is 59. I'm going to turn this piece of paper around so you can see the red dots better. I'm going to place the 0 on my PD stick on your right lens, and then when we hold it up over your left lens, we're reading 59, so that is cut perfectly too. I'm going to clean the red dots off of your lenses, and then I'm going to activate your lenses to see the Transition 7. I have to admit, I'm as giddy as a schoolboy because I've never seen the Transition 7 with the graphite green. One thing I also want to do is point out that 99% of all optical shops will do free adjustments if you get these and they're too loose or they're too tight or they're high on one side. The reason why all shops do that is because 80% of people have one ear that's higher than the other. I'm no different. One of my ears is higher, so mine wobble on the counter, but I'm going to get them in standard alignment, also known as a 3-point stance, 1, 2, and the bottom of the frame being 3. I set it down, there is no wobble, flip them over, there is no wobble. I make sure that each temple overlaps perfectly, and they do, in the same amount of tension on each side. So this is what your lenses look like clear with the Crizal Alizé coating, and I'm now going to put these in my little transitions box and turn them dark. Now, it takes about 30 to 45 seconds for transition lenses to darken. When you go outside, it takes a little bit longer for them to lighten when you come back inside. About 45 seconds to a minute 15. Now, as you will see, and as you know, Idan, all transition lenses will get dark on day 1. Give them 2 weeks of constant exposure to the sun every day, and they're going to continue to darken every day for the first few weeks until they reach their maximum tint, and then after that they will work for years with no problem. The only time they will not work is behind the windshield of a car. Your windshield absorbs all the sun's ultraviolet rays that would cause them to turn dark. The reason it does that is so your dashboard doesn't crack from sitting in the sun. Also, they are temperature sensitive. Once it gets 90 to 95 and above, they just don't get as dark as it does when it's 85 and below. All temperatures are Fahrenheit. Don't know what you use there. So, this is the Transitions green lenses. And again, don't worry, they're going to continue to darken. We covered this. Come on, remember, we talked about this. But that is the green versus a gray lens. If anyone has any questions, just email me at freeprescriptionlenses@gmail.com. Idan, again, I appreciate you getting a second pair of glasses from me. And hopefully everyone else has got the chance to see how I bring that love and feeling back to glasses. Thank you.